gets deeper because up next it's The Grapevine with yours truly, Manan Sabir and Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for hanging with me on the lunch break.
Yes, we're going to do it again. We got to do it again soon.
Oh, for sure. You coming back tomorrow?
Man, I wish I can, but I think Ray might be coming back.
Oh. Come in early and hang out with us.
You know, I'm gonna come through and I'm just gonna like throw chicken at y'all.
Oh. There's a lot of group broke up.
Hey, we out.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk
on 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
and 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Check it out one time.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We are broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Homer.
Shout out to our YouTube page and the chat. Again, make sure while you're there, you hit that like and subscribe button. On our way to the road of 9,000 subscribers.
Yeah, how close should we? Where we at with that?
We like 8,000 and like maybe 40-something people.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's crazy. Come on, y'all. Let's be real now. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, you're going to learn today. And great morning to our producer, Xavier, a.k.a. our whiteologist. I have some questions for him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see if he's ready for him.
He's a blackologist too now, from my understanding.
He's both. So he's a
there we
mix. He's a mixologist, but not a DJ.
There you go. Very good.
So our mixologist.
Very good.
But not a DJ.
I like that.
We got to say, but not a DJ.
But not a DJ.
Well, no, we could just say mixologist. You know why?
Huh.
A great bartender
Yes.
is a
He's
mixologist.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, we can just say Xavier, our mixologist. It sounds a little better.
Sounds better. Yeah, it does. It does.
Well, he's the one that said whiteologist.
Yes, that is true.
So we took it and we ran with it. But you're gonna learn today. And,
but there's a different meaning behind mixologist. So
that
just
part,
so y'all know.
that part.
So if you're in with the morning show, you know.
Yeah, Midwest Mixer, Dr. B-Boy Productions, mixologist.
Yes.
DJ New Styles,
Mixologist.
You know, so many. It's a lot of great. DJ Bazone,
Yeah.
mixologist.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, absolutely.
DJ Suede Tracks,
Hey,
mixologist.
mixologist. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a lot. It's a lot.
DJ O,
Mixologist.
master mixologist. There you go.
Well, we got to put master on these other ones too, because in my opinion,
well, for my personal opinion,
I know, I get it.
and Doc B.
Yeah. So,
and
yeah.
Doc B, master mixologist.
Mhm.
I ain't leave you out, Doc. Don't call me. Don't call me.
Be like, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Let's see, and there are some sisters that are mixologists too.
Yeah.
So shout out to our ladies that are mixologists as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, we can't forget about them. We ain't gonna forget about them.
Okay.
Like BET Awards didn't forget about the women. They
Yeah.
had the women represented.
There
fully.
you go.
But
Xavier is
a producer.
Our producer is our black and white mixologist.
There it is. There it is. How do you feel about that, Xavier?
I don't really have an opinion.
Damn.
Wow.
That's what
Okay.
we need to damn drop. We need some of our hot keys, Black Xavier. We don't get none of our hot keys. Like I had to learn. Like that's when damn would have been appropriate.
Okay.
But yeah, no. It was hot, and it's going to be even hotter today.
Yes.
So if you thought yesterday was hot, today is going to be even hotter.
Yes.
So please, again, do not take it lightly.
Not at all.
Even if you think, it ain't really that hot, and you just outside doing things.
It's kind of weird because if you think about it, you can feel this heat internally, right? But you really can't feel it externally. In other words, you probably not out here just busting a hard sweat and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But internally, you're kind of like, I feel a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nausea,
Yes,
all types
all
of
the
things. Those are
things.
signs.
Yes.
And
Yep.
you could easily have a heat stroke and not even realize that's what you're going through.
Yeah.
So don't take any of the little signs and symptoms that you get.
Don't blow it off.
Don't blow it off at all, because again, the life you save could be your own.
That part.
If you're and I always ask parents to do this, and especially PWKs, people with kids, like in the winter and in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So in the winter, if you know you done bundled up, please bundle your children up.
There it is.
In the summer, if you feel, do you understand what that child could be going through?
Exactly.
So, I mean, just really put yourself in the place of our children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even the teens that don't want to, they feel like they super girl or super boy.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No.
A lot of them are not drinking water.
Yeah.
They're drinking juices and things like
Yeah.
that. They're not drinking Gatorade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not drinking the things that can put the electrolytes into you that you need.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's important. It's important that they hydrate. So if they're not drinking the Gatorades or anything like that, at least make sure that they're drinking plenty of water.
Yeah.
Because even when you think, I'm good, you probably not.
Yeah.
And also don't forget that Black people get sunburned.
Listen.
You better put on some sunscreen.
That part.
You know how many people barely don't think that Black people get sunburned?
You know what? The first time I found out, I was in high school.
And you fat-foed?
And I fat-foed. My skin was like all crazy looking, and it was burning and it was peeling and all the things. And I was
Right.
like, "What's going on?" And my mom was like, "Did you put on any suntan lotion or anything?" And it kind of
SPF,
screened this,
whatever, they got
right?
the different numbers.
I was like, "Nah."
We don't get sunburned.
That part. And she was like, "Fool, black people get sunburned." I laughed so hard. But look. This morning, look at this.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Water,
There it is.
hydration. And if you really want to be slick parents, here's how you do it. If you go to, check this out,
Mm-hmm.
Dollar Tree,
Mm-hmm.
they have these, they're little, you know how you get the little Kool-Aid singles?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have some for hydration. They got some hydration singles in there.
Okay.
And go get a box of those, and they got all kinds of flavors for the kids, cotton candy and all the things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just like the straight up. There's like a grape one.
Mm-hmm.
Pour it in get a bottle of water. Pour it in the bottle of water. Shake it up. It's just like a Kool-Aid thing.
Right.
And, give it to them today.
Right.
Give them a couple of them a day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do the big bottles, do the 16-ounce bottles. They mix best with that. They're just like a Kool-Aid single, and they'll love it. They're going to love the flavor, and guess what? It's going to help them stay hydrated.
Absolutely. And again, it is a serious thing.
$1.25 for a box of 6.
See what I'm saying?
Okay?
That's all I'm saying.
So go ahead and do that. Simple, inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
Go in there, get that, stay hydrated, keep your family hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they got all different kinds of flavors. Cotton candy, this, blah, blah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Just go in there and do that.
Absolutely. And we need to understand, again, please take it serious.
Yeah, take
Like I
it
say,
seriously.
I get it, people outside because it's hot, but again, is your home properly ventilated? You know what I mean?
Remember, close your blinds.
Mm-hmm.
All the things, don't keep the door open today.
Right. And that's what people were
Close
doing
the door.
yesterday.
Close the door
Mm-hmm.
while it's relatively cool right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You got ceiling fans. Any fans that you got, keep them going. Just
And it is not
moving that
relatively
cool
cool right now, people.
exactly.
It's hot
It is
as hell
already.
outside.
Listen, it is already. What is it? Where's my thing at?
My reading
79.
My
It's
reading
already 79 degrees right now.
My reading glasses said, "Come here." When I stepped out the house, I'm like, it's frosty. The good thing is I can still see, but I couldn't see through the lenses.
Because
I'm like, all right,
they fogged
take
up.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fogged right up.
Yeah.
Got into
Yeah.
the parking structure, got out.
Yeah.
The
Same
heat
deal.
said, "Come here."
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Good thing I know how to
Yeah.
work everything.
Exactly.
But yeah, so it's nothing to play with, people. And again, a lot of times our children will feel invincible.
Yeah. They're
I
not.
don't need that.
They're not.
You thirsty?
If you got a basement.
Make them drink anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Make them drink. If you got a basement, this is the best time to use it too, because it's probably cooler down there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, keep the fans going.
Yep.
And pay attention to what the temperature is in your house too.
Yeah, you
right?
you want to buy a Go-Yard, go buy a new box fan to go in your window
Exactly.
instead of that one that
Exactly.
is sending dust mites everywhere.
If you have ceiling fans, keep your ceiling fans going.
And clean.
Yes.
Because dust mites are real.
Yeah.
And I've seen some questionable fans. And
Where
if you
them
can,
fans at?
Right. That fan over there choking to death. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Crazy.
Yeah, because they don't clean them. You got to clean them.
Yeah, you definitely
How
do.
about that? Just go ahead.
Clean your fan. Get
Because
it
that's why
going.
it has the screws where you can
Yeah.
take the grill off.
Yeah.
Watch that grill off. You're going to feel like you got an air conditioner.
Oh, yeah.
When you clean that fan,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for those of you that are cheap and you got AC, but you don't want to turn it on, Now's the time.
I'm telling you, you better get.
Now's the time. I'm just a gentle nudge.
Yeah, sitting
Now's
in the house
time.
burning up
This
and you
ain't-
ain't got to.
This ain't, listen, this ain't that. Turn it on. Even if you just turn it on, cool the house down in the morning or something.
You know, you can
keep
adjust
the fans
them.
going.
Right, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like, get it to this temperature and I'm good.
There is somebody out there that's like, you know how wintertime comes and they don't want to turn the heat on? Right now, they're like, I ain't turning that air on, and don't you touch it.
Right.
Don't you
And then they're going to get rushed to the hospital
Yeah.
with a heat stroke
Yeah, that part.
and be like, damn, I should have just turned
turned
the
it
air
on.
on. So, you know, we're able to laugh about some of it, but it's definitely a serious situation.
Yeah.
Again, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you to everybody on our YouTube page. Let me try to do some rundown names before we take care of these bills. Nurse R.N. Kawanda, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Sister Marina Star Marie, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Jeff, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Jasmine West, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Ebony Allen, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Not really a city girl. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Ebony Allen said, with no sugar. Don't put no sugar in there. Just make it work. We got to take care of some bills. We'll come back to talk about what other things happened due to the heat that I may have alluded to on yesterday.
Come on now.
You know, you're going to learn this morning. Truth in the Morning will be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through 20th, June 25th through 27th, and July 2nd through 4th. Your soundtrack to summer starts here. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Spaces are limited. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
At UW Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students in K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. from science and tech to art, sports, and more. Students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Get started today at uw.edu/roarready.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And Bailey, one of the things that I was hoping didn't take place because it was Black People happened.
I like how you put that this morning. Black People had. I can roll with that. What happened? What happened?
Well, it seems that the team takeovers are in effect again.
Say it ain't so, Homer.
Yeah. So throughout the city, and it's crazy because it's happening in communities. I hate to give in to them and be like, in the hood, but and then so I still be saying neighborhoods, even though I know that most people, but I'm going to try to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? But no, it should be a neighborhood. Let's work on getting it black to being considered a neighborhood instead of just a hood. It doesn't mean that you're not still a Black person that, may have dealt with poverty or whatnot. And just think, other people that may be in poverty that get Section 8, that get EBT and all of that, they don't call their areas the hood. It's still a neighborhood. You know what I mean? So we have to understand that. But there were so many fights. There were so many fights throughout the city. And they culminated down on Water Street.
What? Water Street?
After 11. So curfew was in effect. And just from watching my brothers, Von Mays, Conforce MKE, and Brother David Sinclair, 414 Life. And from their live, from Von's live, he said that Reggie Moore was down there earlier. But he was like, it was only like those two kind of that were down there to try to quell what has been happening throughout the city. So they were in I know Vaughn said he was like in 4 or 5 different locations just in the inner city where there were massive fights and brawls going on. And then they ended up going down and converging and taking over Water Street. And we saw yellow tape. We don't know if that was a sign of someone who was injured. We don't know if it was a sign of any shots fired. I didn't hear that there were, quote unquote, shots fired. I did hear Vaughn say that they did hear some gunshots in the distance, and he believed, it's not confirmed, that they may have been over by Brady Street.
Okay.
But either way it goes.
What is going on? Water and Brady, all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then, Brady done started this new policy. I think it starts today. But they got a new policy that they're kicking in that there seems like there's going to be zero tolerance.
Okay.
And so there will be consequences for anybody, grown people, teens, whatever the case may be. They're enacting a no parking policy for a certain area around on Brady Street and around Brady Street to kind of curb that. But Vaughn was just saying, like, he was really like pleading on his live. Please, if you got kids, you got teens, call them, find out where they at. If they down here, please tell them to go home. Because he continued to say that law enforcement were not trying to, do what providing law and order would look like.
Right.
So they weren't trying to
arrest people and do all the things.
Yeah, and engage them in that sense. But he said the amount of fights that were breaking out, and it was hundreds of kids down there. And then when he was live, he was like, now it's down to about 50 or 60, but they still breaking out and quelling in fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And This is a problem if you are a parent, and I think, unfortunately, some of the others are the PWKs that they probably out at dollar night or something like that, or just sitting at home getting high. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about PWK, not parents. So if that ain't you, then you're a parent. So it's not talking about you.
Yeah.
But for those who cuss at their kids and in front of their children like that, as if they're grown and this, that, and the other, just because you're upset, yeah, you're probably a PWK. You know,
Person with a kid.
Yeah, because again, I'm not saying parents. I'm not saying we ain't had to use some language. I'm not saying that. So don't be like, oh, I didn't know I would. No. But if this is your regular situation, this is the regular way you talk. If you yank your 3-year-old or your 5-year-old by the arm just because you're trying to discipline them and pull them away from something, get your ass over. And, you could have tore their arm out the socket or dislocated it at the very minimum. That type of stuff, and that's a regular occurrence with you, that ain't cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool. And so he was just pleading. And then David Sinclair went live, and he was talking about these kids, he said, not just like teens, but teens that are underage. Both of them kept saying underage. So that means that they weren't 17 and over. Now, they did acknowledge that there were some 17 and over, but they saw a bulk of 16 and under.
Wow.
Down there just fighting and just, fighting here, kind of like what we saw at Bayshore Town Center.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
And my thing is, you want, they talking about, things for the teens to do.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are at this conversation again.
You're never going to have enough things for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing that I feel that should be happening is these parents taking the time to make sure that their young people have things to do during the summer months. And always make sure that when they're not in school, that their time is occupied. And this ain't back in the day when they were coming up where you could just y'all go and play outside. Go kick it outside. Because they're kicking it outside and like how, we was doing back in the day, right? You wasn't getting into no trouble. If you did get into trouble with something minor, it was not like out here rabble-rousing and bothering a bunch of people and fighting in the neighborhood with a police involvement was like non-existent.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely.
You taking up time from them actually dealing with real
situations.
Crime and real situations to come over here and deal with you because you're being disorderly in public. I mean, and that's the thing, families used to take pride in who they were in the community, and what their family was capable of doing. Not, being ashamed because you out here cutting up again, looking crazy.
Right.
And they calling me, I mean, it's just about you, making sure that they have something to do. And there are plenty of free programs to get your teenagers involved with. And if nothing else, if they 16, 17 years old, they old enough to have a job. Let's go on and get you a job.
Absolutely.
Take pride in that McDonald's job or wherever you working at. Go on over there and learn some responsibility.
True Talk text lines are open at 833-212-1017. On our YouTube chat, Venus Jones said, I saw Vaughn's live last night. It's absolutely crazy and sad that there are so many young people who do not have responsible parents in their life. Babar said, let's keep it simple. Just don't have any police, but be in plain clothes. Have the police on standby in the surrounding areas. Producer Xavier, you look like you had a comment.
Oh, I got a perfect solution.
What's that?
Well, people like to fight. why don't we just start a gladiator club and let's have all the kids come down and
we're getting ready to take care of some
fights.
bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I need my gavel. Order in the producer studio.
That's a great idea.
Hey,
hold on,
you know
I
what?
saw black because I hear Bailey calling. I hear Bailey crawling to the dark side. We'll be black, but Truth Nation, please. What is the solutions, people? 833-212-1017, because Bailey is slipping over to the dark side of Xavier, our mixologist.
Yes.
We'll be black.
No.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving, you're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Really? Good rap.
Sounds perfect.
I know. That's why. Okay, so now that we've got order, Black, in the studio, I am going to say, Bailey, what was your commentary before we went to the break? And please, you hearing some of the situations, and that was just day one of what is going to be an extended week of hot, humid, dangerous weather conditions.
Day one.
Today
is day two.
And we need some solutions. Okay, we'll go 833-212-1017.
So you said Fight Club.
Gladiator Dome, right?
Yeah,
Gladiator Dome.
This is our producer, Xavier.
Yep. So literally in downtown, right? Where there's right by Water Street. There's like a nice open field where we can put a ring.
Okay.
And there's enough space for we can draw a pretty big crowd.
Okay.
And yeah, I think we should just have Gladiator Fight Club organized, and if the kids have a beef, they can step into the ring and
settle it.
Throw hands, we can stream it, we can go get a whole little money thing together. So we're worried about money in the community.
Can I be the executive producer of that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. We
great.
can get some sponsorships and stuff like that.
Okay.
For the Fight Club, y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all doing a whole thing, right?
Yeah.
No. This is like a legitimate idea. These kids like to fight.
They like to fight.
Okay. So in this legitimate idea that you have, and some child ends up, because this is for teens that are under 18 or under 17, and they get brain damage. Are y'all ready to pay the insurance?
No.
No. It's got to be some accountability.
So we signed up. So that's why we have a release form.
Get the hell out of here. You know how many lawyers will chew that release form apart?
Well, if the parents are signing it.
Listen, if the parents were doing their damn job, they wouldn't need to sign a release.
Well,
you say, hey, you go to the parents.
Understand what I'm
you
saying?
go to the parents. You say, hey,
so they
I got a couple blunts.
Yeah.
You know, I got. You
welcome that, Bailey.
I'm just saying.
You welcome that, Bailey. You opened up the door.
I'm just offering solutions.
And the mixologist just walked in.
I did not open the door. You opened the door.
You said, that's a good idea.
Run the tape back.
But you said it was a great idea. You said, hold up.
I did not say it was a great idea.
What did you say?
I said, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't say great idea.
Tomato. Maybe, just maybe. And you're talking about, do all the things to make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen. Okay.
I'm just kidding. These are just jokes up in here.
I'm not kidding.
See,
I know he's not.
I know you're not.
I know he's not. Listen, Fight Club. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And Xavier, whether you know this or not, and Bailey, whether you know this or not, I think we've talked about this several times, and I'm trying to remember if it was some of the shows with just me and Dame, or you were on the show.
Yeah, you know.
But they already have fight clubs illegal.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee with the teens.
With the teens.
With teens under 16 and under.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the place that I'm talking about putting it is right where they all congregate, so they can all just come and march over. And, it's literally in the middle of the downtown, right next to the MSOE soccer field. So they'll have
you know what?
Yeah.
You may as well let the Orange Man know that you support putting a whole UFC
in the middle of downtown. In the middle of downtown.
In the middle of downtown.
He just got to be able to make his money, which is he's going to want all the money.
Right.
So.
We can make a lot of money off this.
No, he wants his own money, though.
Right.
He can get a cut.
Yeah. So
we're capitalists, right?
So for you, it's not about trying to correct the behavior. It's trying to encourage it just in a professional setting. Correct?
Yeah, I'm channeling the anger. So
the hell we talking about?
So when the kids, when the kid gets his
Truth Nation.
I'm just saying,
833-212-1017.
They might start training.
Let us know something, because
I mean we could really take it to the next level and have our own reality show.
I'm dealing with
we
right
have
now.
our own reality show.
Is absurd.
Exactly.
Milwaukee Gladiators.
This is absurd.
Exactly.
There it is, Milwaukee Gladiators.
We can do 18U, 25U. We can have adult club.
I mean, they want to fight.
Yeah.
They want to fight.
Literally middle of downtown. They like to congregate to come down there.
They want to fight.
You can make a lot of money, Homer.
We could do it.
Imagine the promotions we can get.
Or look.
What the hell?
Listen. It's an all new level of reality.
We are auctioning off our children instead of,
well, they'll get a cut of the money. Get them out of the situation, some of the situations that they're in.
Just imagine. They start fighting on Water Street, and we just tell them, hey, all you need to do is take it down the street.
You know what? If somebody don't call in, please, 833-212-1017.
Hey,
help
settle
me,
it here.
because I'm on an island by my damn self.
They agree with us.
Listen.
Okay, put the poll up.
Should we start a gladiator club in Milwaukee?
Yeah, because they already got the illegal ones.
Yeah, we'll start a real one. We'll get sponsorships, and we'll make it broadcast it. We'll stream it, and the kids can start getting some training. They'll start making some money.
The hell with
you just
being
tell them,
a great student.
Listen, hold on.
With going to school. I'm going to be a MKE gladiator fighter with no damn education, taking punches that could cause brain damage, I could lose a kidney with kidney shot, and it's okay with you, Xavier. Is this what I'm getting?
Well, kids play sports,
It's
right?
a yes or no right now. Yes.
Kids play sports.
People get hurt
playing football.
That's true.
Basketball,
Bruh.
soccer.
But you could give them helmets and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, just
Yeah.
please listen.
Like headgear.
Even if it ain't that, even if it isn't the hidden person, the anonymous person that gives Bailey her beautiful coffee mugs, the 3-fill cup, and the single faithful servant cup. If someone can donate me a gavel, now whether you put my name on it or not is optional. I need a gavel because what I'm hearing, I would hold both of y'all in contempt. I would hold both of y'all in contempt.
Here we go.
Sip 46, help. Help.
833-212-1017, the True Talk text line. Ray says, why not make it a fake fight instead of real fighting, just like professional wrestling? Hey, we could do that. I'm down with that. Marcus said, Fight Club sounds ridiculous. These young people need guidance and consequences.
Thank you.
Stacy said.
Who said that? Because I want to. Do we got
Marcus.
the applause?
Marcus
can we
said
can we
that.
play the applause for Marcus? Thank you. I have some type of help. I got one. I am outnumbered here.
Okay, Stacy said, ask Xavier, what's he going to call it? Gorillas in the Mist?
No, Milwaukee Gladiator Club. That's a lot more that you can promote that to advertisements, Imagine the adults come in there.
Said, wait a
fighting.
minute.
Can we
Nick
start the
said-
whole show over?
Nick said, wait a minute.
The hell?
Nick said, Mandingo fighting. I love it.
See what y'all creating?
See, they're making it racial. I'm not making it racial.
Bruh!
D'Angelo said at 833-212-1017, this is our True Talk text line. He said, D'Angelo said, they need a Mickey D's job.
Thank you.
Play that old Calvin got a job McDonald's commercial. And he sent us a link for it.
Not really a city girl on the YouTube said boxing and MMA style fighting is legit.
Exactly.
Alfonso Dupree Mardi said, what's your cash app, Mr. Homer? Listen, I'm just saying, listen, Mardi said social media has boxing rings on basketball courts.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Hell, y'all figured it out. Y'all created this.
No, I already told you my solid idea.
And we still got 3 minutes before a break.
Stacey,
Yeah,
This is
listen.
the
I mean,
longest
I could flush.
break.
I could flush it out. I could flush out the whole
Hold
plan.
on. True Talk text line 833-212-1017. Stacy said Xavier is adding more negativity to the pot that has no seasoning.
Thank you.
Ask him, what is the objective of the Gladiator Club? Remember, your objective is to have positive outcomes for these youngsters to grow and succeed. Xavier, explain, please.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Xavier.
I need help.
Oh, so what the kids will be getting out of it, they'll be getting competition, consequences. So if they don't win the fight, they'll be getting their butt kicked, obviously. And they'll be getting some monetary gain from the promotions of the fights. And, that this maybe will spark them to, start training, get better at fighting, channel all this anger that they have into something positive. I mean,
is that positive, though?
Yeah. What is boxing not positive? I mean, boxing in Philly has helped so many people out of bad situations and maybe into, sometimes into a lot of money.
Okay.
So.
I don't know if either of you are familiar with
Y'all gotta be cracking
my
up
city.
here.
Okay. Milwaukee, born and raised. It's still here, right? I don't know if y'all are familiar with the lack of taking an ass whooping and letting it go. I don't know if you know how many people have been shot in our city and some even murdered in our city because someone felt like they lost a fight. And they don't only come with one person, they come with several. So now you're talking about people who could possibly feel humiliated because they lost to someone and come, and even if they can't go into y'all gladiator ring, will shoot up our community even worse, searching for anybody that laughed at the person, anybody. This is a terrible ass idea, in my opinion. And I'm glad that we still ain't at the damn commercial break. This is too much. 833-212-1017. What's your poll looking like, Xavier?
Oh, 1 second. Let's see.
Because this is,
it's sitting at 50-50, so half the people agree with me. What can I say?
Agree with y'all.
Yes. I mean, it's a great
I
idea.
damn sure enough do not. I agree with some of the people who, in my opinion, are thinking about, like, what the hell are they getting out of that besides now feeling like you beat my ass in front of all these people, I'm going to come back and I'm going to spray this whole gladiator ring up.
I mean, that's
and
going to
they don't
happen
give a damn
regardless.
what kind of paper was signed. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to be like, I didn't sign it.
Well, I think we have a caller, but I think that's going to happen regardless.
Now we got to go to break. Ain't that
Here we go. Gymnastic. Let me get this in before the
Go
break.
ahead,
Gymnastic Devil said, glad Homer came to his senses about senseless violence. Where was the condemnation last week when you were talking about a bride chasing down a gunman and shaming the groom? Or
you damn right I shamed the groom.
Not being in the mix.
You damn right. He's supposed to be the man. He married a goddamn woman, and he said, I do. He took some vows. If he didn't stand up for his damn wife then, how in the hell is he going to stand up for her now? I'd have divorced the hell out of him. I would have annulled the hell out of that. I'm not done with that. Hell no. Now, go on and put apples with oranges. Now, if you saying that and you a grown-ass man and you telling me you got a woman that you've been with for a long time, or you're married and you telling me you let her go out there and take her chance to get her ass whooped, and you just, I don't know where he went. Come on. Listen, this is out of control.
Let's go to break.
We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, Don't leave your car running unattended. Lock your doors and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better when you know you're covered. With home and auto policies from American Family Insurance, you're not just buying coverage, you're getting an agent who helps you feel protected and prepared. Someone who understands what you've built and what you're building next. Because when your home and your rides are protected the right way, you're free to focus on your family, your goals, and your future. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 600 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And the Truth Talk text lines have lit up.
Yes.
So we'll start taking some of our callers. We'll start with Elgin. Elgin, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth? Elgin? All right.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Great morning to you.
I agree with you. Good morning, guys. I agree with you, Homer, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a native from Milwaukee, and everything. You know, they tried to do that in the '80s with gangs by having boxing, martial arts. On 17th, they on in Philippe, and other things like that, and it just got worse. They went from that to guns. It didn't help. So I'm with you, Homer. All it's going to do is we got to get them off of violence. They love money. Mm-hmm. And the future is business. If we can get a mentorship with them where they can learn hands-on to start their own business with their own, something that they like and they can do. Mm-hmm. So they can see that, life is something. Because you're dealing with people who don't care. They got to see that life is worth caring for first.
Right.
And we need some psychologists in there to help. They got that going on. COVID. Listen, none of us went through as kids being locked down in a house with COVID. None of us. Just that alone. We can't even grasp that.
Right. Where the whole country shut down. The whole country shut down.
And they kids went from playing with their friends every day to not, and at home. Everybody changed since COVID. Nobody's the same.
Yep. A lot of relationships broke up. A lot of marriages ended in divorce because they found out that being around that person, they couldn't handle being around that person without being able to be away for a little while. So, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Elgin.
So,
go ahead. Go ahead.
That's the thing. I'm right along with you, Homer. We don't need no more violence. These people need to see like those before and change their life. They need to see that life is good. You don't have to break the law to make money. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be not who you are. You can be who you are, learn, and not steal from it, and earn your own. Ain't nothing good feeling is when you earn something. You did it on your own.
That's right.
Shows you all the things you can do. You feel good about yourself. You start loving yourself.
You really do. You really do. So, thank you.
So that's the issue. We got to change how they look at things and how they see themselves.
Thank you, Elgin. We're going to Brian. Brian, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Yeah, they got the MA for that already. We don't need any public fights.
Right.
Yeah, they already got all that. And number one, YNs can't read, so how they going to sign an NDA or contract? And it's litigious as black parents are.
They can't even sign, can they? Because they don't even.
Yeah, they can't even sign.
No, because they never took writing classes. Most of them did. They just started that back in school, so they don't write. Signature. They can't sign. They can put an X.
As soon as one of them get hurt,
put an X.
The parents, the mama gonna be screaming, "My baby is hurt. I'm suing."
Yep. Yes,
and
sir.
The only people gonna make any money off of that are lawyers. So that's a cluster F. Excuse me. But yeah, billboards are the key.
Okay.
Put the billboards up in all the nefarious neighborhoods where black folks and YNs propagate, and put the right shaming. When somebody does something stupid, shame them, name them, put their name up, put their picture up, all of that. I guarantee you, you start shaming these fools out here, and they will stop. The parents will stop, and the kids will stop.
Hang on, Brian. Hang on, Brian.
Is the key.
Hang on, Brian.
What did you
our
say,
producer.
Xavier? What did you say?
I said you just said they can't read, so how are they going to read the billboards?
That's
they
our
can
producer.
read them, but they can read that much. That's digital. That's digital. They can read.
See their pictures.
They can read anything that's digital.
They can see their picture.
Exactly. They can read anything that's put up in their face. If they can read them video games and that stupid drill rap, they can read the billboards.
Just like they can read the contract when they signed it.
Nah, that's.
Do you know how?
That's a cluster F.
You know how
I've signed release forms.
But listen, do you know how intense a real contract is?
You're not a YN, X. You're not a YN.
Right.
I'm talking about the dumbest POS, and I hate to call them dumb because they're really not dumb. But as far as their linguists, the way they speak, the verbosity, there's nowhere in the world they would be held to the compellings of an NDA. No way. Too many lawyers out here that want to capitalize on that, and they will get hurt. Half of them will probably kill themselves. So yeah, that's a cluster problem. Excuse me.
Thank you, Brian.
Peace.
We appreciate you. Going to Al MKE. Al MKE. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth, Al?
My truth is even during COVID, they still was throwing barbecue parties with 40 people deep, okay?
Yep.
These kids could read if the teacher stopped effing them, okay? Maybe concentrating on teaching them how to do that versus taking them in the basement and buying them Air Jordans. Moving forward, the parents are not being held accountable on purpose because once the kids get out of control, it's a one-way ticket to prison. Think about it. You have a legal guardian till you are 18. They're not holding parents accountable. I be slapping big tickets on them like varicose veins at 2 o'clock in the morning and herpes. Understand that? That is being done. That's being done on purpose. And this is the backlash of sticking all that money downtown to please them white folks. Because when they ask you, Cavalier Johnson, in the Journal Sentinel about the North Side, you stand there with your teeth ripped and you had nothing to say. So your project is belly flopping in your face. Ha ha. But the moral of the story is you gotta hold these parents accountable. They're not holding the parents accountable. Here's the other thing. When cars was getting stolen, Malele Cox tap dance on TV and said, I'm going to sue Kia. That was her perfect opportunity to say, listen, parents, we're not going to deal with your kids. You're suing Kia. You should have been talking to their mama and their daddy. I'm talking about you, Malele Cox, the one who never comes on the truth, but will skittle and dabble on WNOB in street clothes with no wig. I'm talking about you, honey boo boo child. They're letting these kids get out of control.
Okay.
Ooh. Ow. Ooh.
Okay.
Have
Xavier,
a good day, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been saying all right, Xavier. Whew.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. But again, I think the real thing out of the things that Al was saying is the fact that the PWKs, or if it's parents that are allowing their children and teens to do all of this, we can point fingers, and this is just my opinion, and it's not new. It's been this.
Right.
We can point the fingers at our elected officials, but they not the mama and the daddy of none of these damn kids.
That's it.
They not the mama or the daddy.
That's it. That's all.
And if they put the money in those areas, what the hell? Downtown, we talk about downtown getting all the money, but we hear about Water Street all the damn time.
Yeah.
We hear about Brady Street all the damn time.
Yeah.
So in the end, is it just elected officials, or is it parents or guardians doing their damn job
let's be clear.
and holding their gat?
Let's be clear.
I was in the zone, man. I was in the zone.
Let's be clear.
I got to go out the zone. He said we got to go to break. I understand, but we got to go to break.
All right, when we come back.
You take us out, Brady.
When we come back, we got more to say. True Talk text lines open 833-212-1017. You're checking out Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
The African American Roundtable, Black-led organization on Milwaukee's far northwest side, has launched a safety campaign rooted in the basic need of food access. It's called Feed the Change MKE. Through community engagement, AART learned that easy access to and education about locally sourced and fresh food would help people feel healthier and safer. Also, local food providers need to learn how to engage the community, build awareness, and stay in our community long term. So Feed the Change MKE encourages people to know, grow, prepare, and share food, especially from community-owned and operated stores, gardens, markets, and other culturally relevant sources. We can't rely on big corporations to meet these needs. That's why we must demand the city to invest $1 million into the Healthy Food Establishment Fund, formerly called the Fresh Food Access Fund. Join AART's campaign to win a dignified and choiceful system that we all can thrive in. Visit AARTMKE.org to learn more about Feed the Change MKE.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we know dads, the ones who know how to build it all, grill it all, and fix it all while still taking the time to share it all. So show them how much you care with great Father's Day gifts for one-of-a-kind dads, like men's work and sport short-sleeve plaid shirts, just $19.99. And new at Blaine's, save $50 on the Milwaukee M18 leaf blower when you buy a qualifying Milwaukee line trimmer. Find value on the Gifts Hill value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning, top of the hour. Truth in the Morning. If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. And, of course, we're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And, we've been pretty lively this morning, Bailey. Finding out that, some of the, but, we say we want to hear people's solutions, but I wasn't expecting Xavier's solution. But, hey, it's his truth.
The people agree with me. Look at the poll.
What's the poll?
What's the poll?
Oh, we're sitting at 54%. Say yes, we should start the Gladiator Club. I can flush it fully out for you guys.
Bruh, we're going to leave it at that. We're gonna leave it there.
It's a great idea.
No. Topping off, unfortunately, Milwaukee shootings on Monday, 3 wounded. Police investigate. There were separate shootings in Milwaukee on Monday, June 29th, that left 3 people wounded. On 29th and Clark, according to the Milwaukee Police Department, 2 people were shot around 10:55 p.m. The victims' ages were 29 and 33. They were taken to the hospital for medical treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The circumstances leading up to the shooting are under investigation. On Jefferson and Knapp, around 11:12 p.m., an 18-year-old was shot and wounded. The victim was taken to the hospital for medical treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The circumstances leading up to the shooting are under investigation. Milwaukee police are looking for those responsible. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Milwaukee Police at 414-935-7360. Or to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 414-224-TIPS. 414-224-TIPS. Or you can go to P3 Tips and use that. But so it's a lot going on. And again, it's a lot of people that, again, Bailey, before we had to take our break and come into the top of the hour, that it's like, I understand. I think we need to really understand and investigate what the roles are of elected officials. In my opinion, this is just Homer Blow's opinion. Ain't got to be nobody else. And I think oftentimes some of the things that we throw on elected officials are things that we could be doing our damn self. Like the city of Milwaukee shouldn't have to do a big clean. You should clean up your own damn yard. You should clean up your own community. We shouldn't have to have people who are volunteering that don't even live over there coming over to your community
cleaning up
to help do a damn cleanup.
That's like somebody coming to your house, cleaning up your house, and you don't even know them.
Right. And cutting your grass.
Like, wait a minute.
Cutting your grass, picking up the trash. We shouldn't have to have other people coming in to do that. And you got some teens that may not be doing a damn thing but going to hang out at a teen takeover that could cut the damn grass. Y'all live there.
That part.
The lights are out over here. There's a number, 414-286.
Yeah.
City.
Listen.
Call it. Let them know the 100 block and the fact that the lights are out.
Yeah.
And let them dispatch the people to come out there and take care of it.
Yeah.
So the shootings. Some of these people, in my opinion, are acting like the elected officials are doing the shooting.
Yeah.
And some of our sons and daughters and nieces and nephews and grandkids. And some of the parents or the PWKs.
Yeah.
That are allowing this to happen. And this is why I go with the word accountability, and I've been saying it for decades. Like, we have to take some accountability. Because in my opinion, it makes the other things work. We put in all of the speed bumps. Why? When they were asking for suggestions on what we can do, nobody showed up to the damn meeting.
Yeah.
So now decisions had to be made because y'all need to do something. Well, what should we do? I don't know, but y'all need to do something.
Well, see.
Let's try speed bumps.
Yeah.
Bump outs. Now we hate them.
We hate them.
But we didn't come up with anything.
Right.
But don't lock your kids up. Y'all just trying to send them to jail and prison.
Let me just say this. If your child is underage out doing shenanigans, if they was down there fighting and all that kind of stuff, first strike, I would say the parents get fined.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens again and you've been trying, See, this is the difference. There's some people that try to get their kids in line. If it happens again and they ain't doing it, not only are they going to juvenile detention, you getting another fine. Third time, 3 strikes you out. You go to jail with your kids. You got to get it together. If you can't handle them, then maybe they need to be in the system. You know what I mean? There has to be some resolution. And these people that are not taking accountability for their kids, because if they're under the age of 18, that's on you. You should be making sure that they have something to do. You should be the one making sure you sign them up for
boot camp or something.
For camp or something. Hey, if all that's, get a job. If you're under 18, you 16, 17 years old in that range, get a job. Do something constructive with your time. Hey, look, you can get a job, and then the J's that you want, you can buy yourself.
That's right. And you know, just like I was saying, watching Von Mays and Brother David Sinclair, watching their lives on yesterday evening, and the cry that I heard from them is the cry that I talk about on a regular basis. Help me to help you. They were trying to help the parents or the guardians or the PWKs of the teens and the Toys R Us adults that were down there, because there was some Toys R Us adults down there too, but they continued to say it's a lot of underage children down here.
Right.
So again, help us to help you. And that's how it works, even with the system that we're saying we need this and we need that and we need this and we need that. You still have to do your part.
Yeah.
Because we can come and clean up your community. And hell, by that evening, we're going to see Taki and flaming hot bags and water bottles and juice bottles and everything under the sun. Restaurant garbage and all of that all over again. Now you want everybody else to come and clean that all up again every time your community chooses to do it? Like, for real. You know, the things that are also not helping the sewerage system is the amount of trash that goes into it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, my whole thing is like, we got to help by doing our part too. Then, in my opinion, if you know you're doing what you need to be doing, then, in my opinion, you have a valid right to complain about what some elected officials are doing.
Yeah.
If you came and said, look, we need more garbage bags in this community right here. These parents or these guardians or the PWKs, they ain't trying to buy it, but we're going to go out and distribute them in our community where our block watch is. We're going to give the bags door to door. We're going to go door to door. We're going to give them trash pickers. We're going to give them garbage bags and plastic or rubber gloves. Now, clean up. Now what's your excuse?
Yeah.
Now why is your garbage hanging out of the garbage can? Because you had a lazy-ass son or daughter that instead of putting it in the garbage can, didn't give a damn if they missed.
Listen. Now, according to the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, during the summer months, you often see a rise in juvenile crime for youth under the age of 18. What is it driven by? Because that's what we're all talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they doing this? Well, the biggest factors are increased free time. That's what we're telling y'all. They find something for them to do. Peer influence, which if they didn't have that free time, they couldn't be influenced that much by their peers, right?
Correct.
And environmental conditions. So it might be that they don't have any money or they don't. But look, if they got a job, there's plenty of jobs programs out here. Now, the most common offenses for youth during the summer months, theft and shoplifting and vandalism, as in like graffiti, stuff like that. Underage drinking and drug use, and trespassing and curfew violations, which, you know we have a curfew here in Milwaukee. And clearly, they're violating it, right? And then assault and fighting. Interestingly enough, assault and fighting is more towards the bottom of the list and social media related crimes. So like harassment on social media. And that's coming in at number 5. So that was just the top 5 things that our youth are out here doing during the summer.
Mm-hmm. We got Millicent on the True Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. Great morning, Millicent. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning. Good morning. I know people are going to hate me for this, but don't listen to how I say it. Just listen to see if it's true or not. We have gotten to a point where we don't understand people. You can't teach ethics. You can't teach morality. That's something that is instilled in you from birth. So if it's not being instilled in you at birth, at 12, 13, ain't nothing you can do with it. They're not going to change. These are people, and it's sad to say because they do look like us, that are lost. The only thing Milwaukee can honestly do to improve Milwaukee is to make this comfortability for these people gone. And I mean, that means harassing them. That means making them move out of our city. The city isn't bad. It's the people that are here that are bad. And it's because, and this is just me speaking because I left in the 70s, came back in the 90s. It's because during the 80s, y'all lessened the standards. You made it more comfortable for people with low ethics to come here and bring that low ethics here. When I was a kid, littering, if a police officer or anybody saw you throw something on the ground, your parents got a $50 ticket. That ticket could, if they didn't pay it, could make them lose their house. So we stopped that because we came into the ability that, oh, you know, poor people, they can't pay that ticket. Then poor people shouldn't be littering. Right now, we are allowing people the driving. I don't think the police should be investigating any other crime but driving. If they pulled everybody over that didn't have a plate, didn't have insurance, didn't have a driver's license, and they towed the car, and you did that consistently for 3 years, Milwaukee would be a much better city. Milwaukee isn't the problem. It's them niggas that y'all let in here that is the problem. Lord. And nobody wants to say it. But you have parents that don't have ethics and morals, so you're not going to teach their kids ethics and morals. The only thing you can do is let them fall and don't give them a hand to pick them up so they'll leave. They have to leave here. Milwaukee is a cesspool, and we just keep throwing clean water in this cesspool. It's not going to clean itself. You have to get rid of them.
Okay.
Morals and ethics, you can't do anything about.
We got to get ready to
They
take
have
care of
to
some
go.
bills.
And until we get that.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills, Millicent. But thank you very much. Points taken.
Yes.
And duly noted.
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. Shout out to someone that just said that they definitely listen to us every morning. Sauce General Vaughn. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance, June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Are you looking for a place to shop that offers a fair market price? Or how about a place that is clean with a friendly atmosphere, has been recently remodeled? You need to visit Century Food Store on 92nd and Lisbon Avenue. They offer a wide variety of grocery items, meats, and fresh vegetables at a fair market price. And don't forget the hot food section, which offers soul food, Indian, and Mexican foods. So what you waiting for? You can also order groceries through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart, or stop by Century Foods at 92nd and Lisbon Avenue today.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative,
and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. Hey, get ready. 1017 The Truth Family Fest is back. Join us Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School for free back-to-school resources, live entertainment, family activities, and community fun. Vendors and sponsors can reserve a spot by emailing sierra.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. Proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union and American Family Insurance.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. There was a lot of things going on from the shootings, the violence, but there was an elementary school. 5-alarm fire.
Yes.
Lincoln Avenue
Is it
Elementary
still going
School.
on now?
I'm sure it's still probably smoldering as we speak. Because even on newscasts this morning,
right,
and I was watching it, because it became breaking news yesterday evening,
right,
and last night, shall I say?
Yeah, last night,
evening, night. And I saw the flames then, and there were some people obviously who lived in the area, and it was like, the fire department ain't here yet, and so
yeah.
But yeah, they have been working to get it under control, And I look at it in the context, Bailey, of knowing that it's probably not necessarily under control, because when I think about that warehouse, the empty, vacant building on 32nd and Hampton,
yeah,
and how even days later they were still pouring water on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with the massive way that this fire ended up going through that building, it's good that obviously school is out, but more than 100 firefighters were battling the 5-alarm fire at the Lincoln Avenue School on Milwaukee's South Side.
Yeah.
The fire alarm went off just before 3 a.m. at the MPS Elementary School near 18th and Lincoln Avenue. Firefighters arrived initially and tried to attack the fire from inside the building. Milwaukee Fire Chief Aaron Lipsky said crews were slowed by items stored in the hallways, making it difficult for firefighters to move through the school.
Wow.
Now, that sounds dangerous. Like,
that does.
What would be stored in the hallways?
Well, you never know.
I mean, I know school is out, but all of that could still be a fire hazard, and it proved why.
Yeah.
In that situation.
Absolutely. Now, this started roughly just before 3 a.m. this morning, and when crews were dispatched. So it was a massive fire. So it probably is still smoldering at this point.
Yeah, because it said it made it difficult for firefighters to move through the school. Crews eventually pulled out of the building because of the size of the school.
Right.
The amount of furniture and items in the hallways. Wow.
I mean,
and the fire spreading on multiple floors. By 4:30 a.m., the fire had grown to a 5-alarm fire. Officials said about 110 firefighters are working at the scene. Video from the scene shows huge flames shooting from the roof of the building. Smoke could be seen for miles.
Wow.
Crews from Milwaukee, West Allis, Greenfield, and Greendale are assisting. Milwaukee police are also on scene, and Milwaukee Public Schools has been briefed. Chief Lipsky says no firefighters have been hurt, and there are no other injuries. There's no word yet on what caused the fire or where it started. Extreme heat is also creating concern for firefighters as they continue working at the scene. As you may be aware, we are in need of extra help when we're hitting these high temperatures and humidity here, Milwaukee Fire Chief Aaron Lipsky said. We have shorter work cycles, longer rehab cycles for the firefighters so we don't run into heat illness. Lipsky said crews are working hard as flames continue to burn through multiple parts of the building. We have fire through the roof here, fire on the second floor, fire on the first floor, and all areas of the building, Chief Lipsky said. Firefighters are also monitoring the surrounding neighborhood because embers could spark fires at nearby homes. No evacuations are needed at this time, and people are being asked to avoid the area near 18th Street and Lincoln Avenue. Milwaukee Recreation said Lincoln Avenue School Community Learning Center, including students and staff, will be relocated to Hayes Bilingual School through July 31st because of the fire. Parents are asked to drop off children at Hayes 971 West Windlake Avenue starting Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Program hours will remain from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. That is crazy.
That is.
Yeah, it's a developing story and will be updated as more information becomes available. It's crazy.
You know, I mean, even with, it doesn't have to be any type of arson, even with the heat the way it is, I have seen people's houses just start on fire from the reflection of the sun. And, you know, I mean, so it doesn't have to be any type of arson or anything like that. You know, because that's sometimes when we see these big fires like that, sometimes that's the first thing that we go to. Also, remember, a lot of these MPS schools are just old buildings.
Okay. Millicent said, as it relates to, it's talking about the stuff in the hallway.
Yeah.
She said, well, that's on your, I'll let you read it. That's on the True Talk
on
text
True
page.
Talk text line. Okay.
As for why there were things in the hallway.
It was the desk and chairs because they're redoing the floors in the classrooms. A lot of times that is what, you know, they do. I mean, you know, it could have been anything. But when you think about it, schools are filled with desks and chairs. And most of the time, they're made out of wood.
Correct.
So, I mean, if a fire starts in there, I mean, that's kindling right there. You know, that's
and it's plenty of paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you're talking about an elementary school.
Yeah, they save and store paper.
Yeah.
For, you know,
even projects that some of the children worked on.
Yeah.
And decorated the board and all that.
Exactly. Paper is everywhere
Folders,
in a school.
the whole nine.
Absolutely. Paper is everywhere in a school.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, from the way that they were describing it, like that school is probably going to be a total loss.
Could be, yeah.
First
Well,
floor, second floor, the roof. You know what I mean?
We can't
That's
say
a lot.
there are a lot of empty MPS schools out there too. So, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
you hate
yeah,
to
they-
lose it, but
Yeah.
just one of those things.
That
One
is
of those things.
Yeah. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is yeah.
Yeah. I was amazed at how close the houses and stuff are together over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the firefighters clearly did an amazing job because they were able to keep the flames away from the houses, and the houses are fairly close to the school.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when you see things that close together, it's like 2 or 3 of those houses that, you know, don't do well in the overall scheme of things, but it looks like they were able to contain it.
Yep. But
At least to the school.
Right. Jasmine Gooden was saying the same thing that Millicent was saying. Said homeward desks, cabinets from classrooms.
Yeah.
During summer, they deep clean classrooms and wax the floors. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So it's not something that's uncommon, obviously, with schools.
Right.
You know, as children are out of school, they happy, but they got to get ready for the next semester.
Yeah. And it's let's just be real. It's very good that the kids weren't there.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been a whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know when something like that, you know, a fire or something like that is going to start, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
you never
not.
know.
So yeah, just and hopefully again, firefighters are able to keep it contained. And again, we got to pray for our workers like that because they are working in extreme conditions.
Yeah, right now.
They going into blazes that are the temperature, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the heat outside.
Mhm.
And then they got on all the extra fire retardant clothes. And you know what I mean? That's a lot.
Exactly.
That's a lot.
Exactly.
You know, and becoming, dehydrated, all the
things.
exhausted, and the smoke
Yeah.
from all of the things that are in the school, because it creates a chemical combustion.
Yeah.
You know, so prayers for that situation that, that nobody else is home. They're still able to keep it where nobody else's home is in jeopardy.
Right.
From that situation. But yeah, that was crazy. ICE is doing a thing here in Milwaukee.
Right.
At a high level. And I think what they're doing
nobody's paying it. Nobody's been paying a lot of attention to it.
Right. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. But when we come back, we're going to talk about ICE. Over 18 arrests that have been made so far.
Yep.
A lot of people have been using their store and home videos to show what they did and how they ended up doing it.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess it was like, okay, y'all don't want to show us y'all body cams,
right?
we gonna put our story out here ourselves.
Exactly.
So yeah, ICE is a real situation, and it's a lot of arrests being made in Milwaukee.
Yep.
Not surrounding Milwaukee.
Right.
In
Milwaukee.
We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I am the legendary Home Blow. When summer turns up the heat, cool down with a shake from Cousin Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with the shake from Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Perfect time for a Cousin Subs shake. It's a perfect time.
Yeah, it is.
With my club sub. You get what I'm saying? Give me a club sub and then give me a shake.
All right, then.
I'm just saying.
There it is.
Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry.
Yeah.
Mint.
Yeah.
I ain't going to get the mint one.
Nah.
I'm going to get the strawberry.
Uh-huh.
I can get the vanilla.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can go get my shakes.
Go get it.
So, yeah, Cousin Sub. Like, take advantage of that, people. Take advantage. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? Yeah, all right, let me refresh myself with this. So shout out to Cousin Subs. Bailey.
By the way, it's already hot.
Yeah, it's
technically.
You know what?
It's 79.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Does it mean that, have you ever said it's hot as hell outside?
Yeah.
Okay, so does that mean that we're going to hell?
I be saying.
I'm asking that because when we say that, it's like we done been there.
No.
So how do we know how hot it is? Just from videos because you see flames. So I just think that when we say it's hot as hell, it's like we done been there, or it's waiting on us.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So that's why I be asking strange questions like that sometimes.
Exactly.
Baby, like, yeah, that was strange. But it's like, it's hot as hell. But like, how you know?
You been there?
Yeah, but even with some people, it's cold as hell. Well, if it's cold,
yeah,
hell, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that person. I think very deeply.
Clearly.
See, I need my gavel. Madi, I'm not going to give it, but if somebody else that knows me gives it to you, that's fine, but I'm not going to promote it. I know you were like, what's your cash app? I'm like, look, I ain't promoting it. But no, if somebody else gives it to you and it's for that gavel. Hey, I understand. But ICE arrests at least 18 people in the Milwaukee area.
Uh-huh.
And this is a whole story here where it says, we followed up on reports of heightened U.S. immigration and customs enforcement activity over the weekend. Voices de la Frontera, an immigrant advocacy group, corroborated 18 arrests by ICE, including 17 in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
The sudden increase in public visible arrests by ICE, often involving multiple SUVs, blocking traffic on major roads, is a divergence from the way the agency has recently been operating in Milwaukee.
Right.
It's leaving city and community leaders uncertain about the scope of ICE's operations, who the agents are arresting, and whether Milwaukee police would ticket ICE officers for wearing masks as a new city ordinance dictates.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a law enforcement officer, there's no need for you to be wearing a mask, especially in 90-degree weather, Mayor Cavalier Johnson said. Shame on ICE. Shame on the Orange Man administration. And let's see. So who else? Somebody ended up, there was a photo, sent a screenshot of a video posted to social media, was showing the Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents arresting someone in Milwaukee on June 28th. The Journal Sentinel has not independently verified the details of the arrest. But that is crazy.
Yeah, that is. And remember, if they're a legitimate police officer or any one of the folks here in Milwaukee from here, then they shouldn't be wearing any type of mask or anything like that if they arrest you.
Right.
Police officer, sheriff, and the like, they should not. There's a whole ordinance about that so that you know, right, what's going on.
Absolutely.
So that you know that it's just not MPD getting at you.
Yep, because again, like they say, the sudden increase in public visible arrests, involving the multiple SUVs just blocking traffic on major roads.
Yeah, see, that part.
And say in the past, advocates said agents had been mainly detaining people at their homes and at ICE check-in appointments and at court hearings. But they not doing that. They pulling up. And, you'd think it's the alphabet boys and girls pulling up on you.
Right.
And I guess they are. They part of the alphabets, too. ICE.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
ICE.
Yeah. It says ICE has been seeking out people on a list of names. Newman Ortiz said agents have not been arresting people at their homes and instead have been following them while driving to make arrests on the street.
That's crazy.
In 4 cases, Voices, and I'm not sure if that's the pronunciation of Voices de la Frontera. Maybe I can get our mixologist to give us that correct pronunciation, but has documentation of what it called an excessive use of force. Of those detentions, they have confirmed that no one has a serious criminal charge or conviction, Newman Ortiz said. Those detained are mostly people with open asylum cases and those with prior deportation orders, she added. Daryl Morin of Forward Latino echoed that he voiced concern that some of the individuals arrested may have recently lost their legal status due to policy changes under the Orange Man or have active and valid asylum claims. He did not give more details about the detentions he knew about. ICE was carrying out targeted operations, the Department of Homeland Security said in a statement June 28th, but it did not reply to follow-up questions about the number of arrests it had made and why it made the arrests and how long it would keep working at an elevated level in the city. Morin said he did not want to describe the ICE activity as a surge, as it could imply ICE was operating on a similar scale to Minneapolis, St. Paul operations with the Metro surge. Morin's organization published an alert about the ICE arrest he said was in place until July 3rd, about 1 week after the first sign of visible immigration arrests. He said he expected continued heightened activity throughout the week, and the organization would reassess on July 3rd whether to extend the alert. Of the 18 detentions Voices has reviewed, 8 people were being held at Dodge County Jail. 1 was at the Waukesha County Jail, and others were in Miami, Kentucky, and Chicago, Newman Ortez said. She called for the release of Nicaraguan man with a serious health condition. As of April 21st, law enforcement officers, including federal agents, are prohibited from wearing face coverings while interacting with the public when carrying out their duties in Milwaukee. The ordinance passed by the Milwaukee Common Council sought to limit the impact of ICE operations in Milwaukee.
There you go.
According to the ordinance, any officer who violates the rule may face a penalty between $5,000 and $10,000. Alderwoman Marina said she was concerned about the weekend's ICE activity, especially due to the video circulating on social media showing masked agents in unmarked vehicles conducting the arrests. She stressed many of the reports were not yet verified. We don't want to cause any unnecessary alarm. We're just trying to take the proper steps, that people should be cautious and know their rights, she said. In an email, she said Alderman Alex Brower and Jocasta Zamaripa asked Milwaukee Police Department officials and City Attorney Evan Goyke to enforce the recently passed no masking ordinance. This is an unsettling time for many of our residents, the email said. Goyke declined to comment on the email. A Milwaukee Police Department official did not immediately respond to a question on whether any citations have been issued. Sources told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel that police are not involved in ICE activities here. So,
You know, I wonder at this
That's
point.
a JS Online story, by the way.
At this point, what types of conversations that parents are having with their children with regard to ICE, the Latino, our brown brothers and sisters. What kind of are they having the conversations that we have with our kids all the time about the police and about being arrested and all of that?
Right.
Are they having those conversations? The black conversations about being a person of color being arrested.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Listen, just in looking at this picture, it's hard to say that they're not wearing masks because you clearly see them wearing the mask.
Well, I'm saying, the actual police officers and such for Milwaukee and Wisconsin and State Patrol and sheriffs, they don't wear masks. But ICE is a whole nother thing.
And that's why the ordinance was passed.
Yeah, exactly.
And they passed it.
Well, they need to start pressing those charges in.
And that's what we're talking about, for real.
That's what they need to start doing.
True.
I mean, you got to fight fire with fire, right?
That part. Truth Nation, we want to hear from you. What's your thoughts? What's your truth on this? 833-212-1017. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At UW-Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW-Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW-Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Looking to discover and support local businesses in our community? Then make sure you tune in every Friday at 8 a.m. with us, Truth in the Morning, for What the Business Is, powered by We Energies. Now, each week, you'll hear from local business owners as they share their what their business is and where they're located, and one valuable lesson that they've learned along the way. We Energies is proud to help power local businesses and the communities they serve. Don't miss What the Business Is every Friday at 8 a.m. with Homer and I. Truth in the Morning, powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers your local business.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Truth in the Morning, broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. Again, I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And, yeah, you know, the ICE situation, I'm telling you, like, some of them people don't even know that they people are not here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
when they
because they're not coming to the house.
Yeah.
Like they were.
Right.
They're catching them when they drive off.
They like tailing them.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Literally.
And they picking them up.
And they swarm on them. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
They want to make it dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instead of just picking them up at the crib, you know, taking them. So your family knows.
That was a note, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So if they pick you up off the street, then, you know. But, you know, I'm well aware that ICE, you know, is looking for more than Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
They
are.
I mean, everybody should know their rights. It's a conversation that we have as African Americans with our children all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about getting picked up by the police, what you should and shouldn't do, all those things. And it's a shame that anybody has to have that conversation. Everybody should, you know, feel safe. But these aren't regular police officers.
Right.
And, you know, they are a whole different entity than they've ever been here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they're definitely federal agents. And, you know, it's almost, I almost feel a Gestapo-ish kind of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feel to them these days.
Yep.
You know, whereas before they were dealing with just, you know, the real people that, you know, are causing harm and are from other countries. Now it's just like anybody, you know, anybody that's not, you know, a certain, you know, ethnicity, you know, I mean, because they do look for everybody.
That part.
Except for Caucasians. Well, let's be real.
I know.
If you from France and you over here that overstayed your welcome, they like, it's cool. We finna go over here though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll get to you later.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Let's see. City 5421. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you on the YouTube page. Said, I don't understand why black people are advocating so hard for a group of people who don't advocate for us. I've never heard of Hispanics say stop being racist to black people. This is not our fight.
Huh?
Hey, we've talked about this before. We have talked about this before. We're going to go to our Truth text lines. We've talked about that. We got Cypher. Cypher, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about ICE. What's your truth?
Good morning.
Great morning.
Now there's an ethical approach to these.
Okay,
things.
you got to speak up or take us off speaker because you sound a little distant.
1 second.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we'll try to get you.
Now this is kind of what we do in American society. Like it's like a mental illness cocktail: PTSD, anxiety, depression, OCD. And I keep forgetting that fifth one. It varies depending on how you feel. But just to keep this conversation moving, I'll get to the point. We kind of keep people in unhealthy head spaces for sense of control. You get somebody off their rocker. You get somebody fumbling over their words. You feel like you got an advantage. You get somebody paranoid or uncomfortable or insecure. You feel like you have an advantage over them. And to say things aren't our concern or our fight, that means we should probably look at what we have and learn to appreciate it more and probably, learn from everything around us then, because we still have issues with food deserts then, and there's the issue with, with job placement and people losing jobs. So if the world is opening up, in a sense, why are we still stagnant and frustrated?
All right. Thank you very much for your call, Cypher. Again, Reggio on our YouTube page. Remember, while you're there, hit the like and subscribe. Reggio said, because they start on us afterwards instead of first this go around. Let's see. Reggio also said before that, they're also looking at registered long-term voters, so no one is completely safe. Be aware and be careful. We are no secrets. DBJ said, I'm black and Mexican. I fit all the stereotypes of who they are lurking around for.
Wow.
And that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's a lot of people's truth.
Yeah, that's true.
You had a chance to check out Water Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
Yet we still fight. Yet we still fight for them.
Yes. Yes, we do. Don't we?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's to a fault.
Millicent said maybe the YN should go fight ICE. Well, there you go. There's another
the
one.
viewers agree with my poll.
Say what now?
I think the viewers agree with my poll.
About the Fight Club thing?
Yep, 54%.
He's still sitting at 54.
Bruh.
That's pretty good right there.
Bruh, that's a margin of error.
Look,
stop it.
That's the YN waking up.
That's a margin of error.
That's the YN.
Listen, come on, bro. You said 54 and we had 46. Come on, bro. That's a margin of error. Stop it. There's not a majority that are saying that in the real world. Some of those people, stop, bro. Stop trying to, like, as if we need any more problems. But that has been a real issue. Shout out to my brothers, Wahoo, to my Delta Psi Chi brothers. Listen, that has been a real thing, like where the black community has stood up to say, where were they when we have been going through it longer than them?
Yeah.
When some of them act like they are not black. You know what I'm saying? But we always accept them. I know I do. I always say our Latino brothers and sisters, but there's a lot of situations where they kick us to the curb.
A lot.
So that's all I'm saying. So that's why when
they got it, but you know what?
They're saying that, like,
listen, we tried to tell them about what was finna happen.
What all we've been through.
Right. Well, all we've been through, what was going to happen if they helped to elect the orange man, which they did, a lot of them, not all, but a lot. And so are we not right to sit back and chill and do what we need to do. We told you we finna mind our business now. The election is over. You got what you wanted. And good luck, because that's who you voted for. That is what you. So what is the big deal?
Faffle.
Well, I mean, I don't understand what the big deal is.
Bailey.
I mean, we've come out and protested when we needed to, when we felt like it was, and we've done the things that we need to do,
Yep.
And there's going to come a point with some of these young people and them out here cutting up and everything where we're just going to be the same. And you go mess around and you go find out, and that's going to be that.
They are.
And so, I mean, because we keep putting programs together and there are activities, and there's a way to get jobs, and there's all kinds of things.
Yep.
And so,
Baby.
What more are we supposed to do? We talking about it.
Yeah.
We putting it out there for more solutions. And if we don't get them, it comes a point where you can't be accountable for other people's kids. It's just, okay. Yeah. So anyway, now that it's time to get out of here, I just want to say, look, trust God, do good, stay cool, and, look out for your people. Knock on doors, your neighbors and stuff, make sure they're okay.
That part. Also, Bailey, we didn't get to talk about it, but the Orange Man has just received a huge victory from the Supreme Court over the FCC. He can fire and hire whoever he wants.
Yeah.
So now radio and TV.
State agencies.
Better, when he talking about fake news, he has the right to have somebody in there that can shut us all down.
Yeah. There you go.
We up out of here. Time's up. Can't do my normal rundown. Thank you, Xavier, for your crazy-ass opinion, but it's your truth. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant.